see if any people come in here. I will never, ever in my life, ever allow my phone number to be given out. Ever again. Ever since that chick called me last week, my targeting has went through the roof. Ever since that chick called me last week, everything has ramped up again. The very day they call, I get a call saying, well, we're not going to help you with this. Then batteries go dead everywhere. Now guess what happened? Now they fried the distributor in my Ranger again. This will be the 4th distributor I put in my truck in a matter of 2 years. What's up, Tina? 4th distributor they put in that I've got to put in my truck in 2 years. Electromagnetic pulse is all they have to do is just go boop, pick up coil in the bottom of the distributor. $110. The coil's $60. But then you got to tear the whole distributor apart and rebuild it. So, one person giving out my phone number to a stranger, everything is wrecked. Was everything not smooth, Mason? Everything was perfect for the last, not perfect, still being targeted, but no blatant, hardcore vandalism. They're always hitting my body, they're always in my head, they're always doing bull. But starting to use directed energy weapons on my vehicles. Here we go, we're starting again. 4th distributor in 2 years. I don't know if you remember the last time when we went through this. They fried the distributor in my Ranger, in my Bronco, and a Bronco 2 that I had. In a matter of 3 weeks, I replaced 6 distributors in 3 weeks. So here we go again. So when the Ranger went to crank it, and what it acts like it's out of gas. It's not out of gas. What people don't understand, if you ever see a Ford Ranger like 84 up to 92 or 3, you ever see them and people say, oh, I've got a fuel issue, I put a fuel pump in it and it didn't fix it. It acts like it's running out of gas, I guess the fuel lines are stopped up. Easiest fix in the world. All it is the pickup coil in a distributor short out, and the coil in the distributor is what pulses the fuel injection. So if that pickup coil is gone, there's nothing telling the injectors the pulse to put gas in the engine. So here we are again. Did you realize that nobody was attacking me online? Nobody was harassing us. Everything on my chats was cool and calm. You have the every once in a while dummy, but nobody just making videos about me. As soon as she was on the phone with me, then the attacks started again. I mean, instantly. Then I go to get my Bronco, and I'm not sure what's wrong with it now, but I cranked it up, and it sounded like somebody was taking a hammer in the top of the engine. So I'm hoping, because they already loosened the exhaust manifold, the donut gasket on that side, so it's a little noisy. But I'm hoping it's exhaust leak on this side now that maybe they've loosened that one. She has a lot of hate. I did pray for her. Yeah, but see, she's not the one that I was talking to on the phone. The chick that got my number given to her for me to help her, that's when everything started. As soon as I talked to her on the phone, nothing she said made sense. And listen, here's the deal. You can meet somebody that claims to be a target and they can be a perp. Now, I'm not one to call people perps. I don't like doing that. And they may not attack you, but they may go after someone you're affiliated with to hurt them, like a second-hand assault. So, here we are. Got so much to do. I ain't got time to be working on a truck. Because remember, not only Did they kill my battery 2 times and kill Tina's battery? But I went to go get it just a minute ago. The battery was dead too. The battery is dead, and they did electrical search and shot out my distributor. So here we go. We're starting all over again with the garbage. A distributor is $113. The whole thing's brand new. Or I can take this out and build it, pay $60 for the pickup coil. Brand new distributor. I just hope it's still under warranty. If not, there goes $100. Poof, gone. Not to mention the fact they're hitting me so hard in my body, in my elbow, or my shoulder today, I can't hardly stand it. I didn't leave the house all day long because of the pain. Like right now, they're hitting me right here in the back of my head. It's just hot right now, and I can't breathe. It's to the point, when I went AWOL off YouTube, peace. Never steal the planes, steal the drones, steal the break-ins, but it was still peace. It wasn't the overt targeting. It wasn't the, hey, I'm going to come up and smash your window. It was just the turn up and down the directed energy weapons, turn up and down the voice to skull. I can manage all that. But when they start messing with vehicles, it costs money. That's the whole point. To cost you money. They know every dime that's in your pocket. And they'll count the dollars that you spend until they get you to nothing. And I know I'm saying they're just calculating it. I mean, when they break in your house every night, they open your wallet, go in and count it. Yeah, we got the count right. That's how evil this is. These same people that you don't think is attacking me just tried to kill Donald Trump. Not only did they just try to kill him, but that 20-year-old kid that was murdered, I can guarantee you they used V2K on him, mind controlled him to go there. He was the patsy. Let me see if I can get that comment up. It does not matter with me if I put it out on media or not. I'm targeted regardless. So this is a misnomer. Well, you're lucky. You're lucky. But mine is horrible. And then when I talk about it, unmanageable. Horrible to the extreme. The difference between cutting your hand off and losing your freaking sight. Bad. Can't even breathe. It hurts so bad now. The back of my head is on fire. And all I can do is try to thank God for it. But everything was just wasn't good. My life's never good. I don't ever get a chance at a normal life. But it was manageable. But once they start messing with vehicles, they're going to keep on. So and remember, I had to change the distributor in this thing too. I don't know if you remember that a couple years ago, somebody took a torch to the back of my truck, burnt the brake line and burnt all the wires going to the fuel tank, trying to light my truck on fire. Before that, they took muriatic acid and rushed it through a brake line on the front of my truck. Me and Mason going down the road, the brakes failed. Yeah, that lady, everybody just pray. If that Talon, whatever her name is in California, I will be the bigger person because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. I will open a StreamYard on my channel, and she can come on my channel and spew all the hate that she wants. How's that sound? She wants to call in. All I gotta do is send her the code. I will let her use my platform to say anything she wants to say. So if she wants to spew that garbage, I mean, you can plainly see on her videos the hate for white people. She hates white people. Imagine if I made a cartoon with a black man knocking up women, beating the women after he has sex with them and leaving them pregnant with kids running around. Or making an effigy of a black man on the corner selling dope. What if I did that? That would be outrageous, right? But with the reverse racism and anti-whiteism, Barack Obama ripped America apart. Ripped America apart with racism. It's just astounding. Told everybody it's going to happen. It's happening. Look, it's happening. They're going to outlaw white people. And they've done it. They're segregating colleges now. When I was listening to that Tucker Carlson interview with the black leader, the guy's wrote a bunch of books. I think he has a radio show. And he was talking about Martin Luther King. He said Martin Luther King was a communist. He hated America. Just another useful idiot. There's so much you learn if you just listen. The people they put up there to be our heroes are not heroes. Lincoln did not free the slaves. He was the first openly homosexual. The Bible says there's nothing new. There's nothing new in this world. They are just as evil in the days of Noah as they were in the days of Abraham Lincoln, as they are today. They're just as evil. But like the Bible says, resist the devil and he has to flee from you. It's a lot of resisting to do. But I am in pain. I am in pain. I hate having to work on my truck, man. I have to have my Ranger. And I knew it. As soon as batteries started going, they were hitting my truck and drawing the energy out of it. It's simple physics when it comes to electricity. But just like a breaker bar in your house, that's that you plug in a bunch of your computers in, the breaker, pop the fuse. So it shorts out. The easiest thing to fry, and that's to pick up the coil of the distributor. And here's the thing. Yeah, you do need an older vehicle, absolutely. You need one preferably without a computer and without fuel injection. Sick mental health. Well, Big Red just got himself kicked out of the chat. See you later, big douche. Bye. Mental health. I'm one of the most emotionally stable people you'll ever meet. All I do is speak facts. And I've got patents. I got patents as far as the eye can see to prove everything I say. Been looking for Ranger, other old Fords because my new car that I just got for wedding for an anniversary will be the first thing to get fried. I hope, Tina, that you're not a targeted individual. I don't know if you are, but I pray that you're not. Even in my Ranger, they can fry a fuel pump out just as easy as the distributor. The fuel pump would be harder to do than a distributor. But I just had a fuel pump put in 3 months ago. So it's a constant circle of what they do. I am convinced that now they just don't come to your house and do these things. They can do it all remotely from a drone. They send a signal down, wham, they whack it with a drone. Simple. honestly don't know. We noticed our towels are always missing. Our silverware is always missing. Just little stuff that comes up. I hope that wasn't since you started listening to my channel. Because I've been told, people said, hey man, after I came on your live stream and talked to you, and I encouraged you, he said, man, everything went freaky at my house. Everything went crazy the next day. I said, well, the best thing to do is stay away. I love you. Pray. I'll pray for you. Stay away. They love. It's almost like little trolls running around. Silverware. They'll knock chips in your dishes, and like your ceramic plates will knock chips in it. All your cups will disappear. Your food will disappear. If you buy something they won't, they will take it. It'll disappear out of your house. They've taken canned food, meats. I've had steak walk out of my freezer. Steaks. Anything that costs money that you won't immediately notice. They're not going to walk up in your house and steal all the food. They'll steal 2 or 3 items. They love getting, they love dumping out spices. They'll dump all your spice out. Because spices, if it's the good stuff, it can be anywhere from $5 to $20 a bottle. That's a good lick for something you don't notice. They disappear my peanut butter because they know I eat peanut butter. They disappear it. The amount of stuff that they can do. I mean, just think. Now you've got a little troll or a leprechaun running around your house and they can do anything they want to harass you. They will never be caught because there's not an alarm system in the world or a camera system that they can't hack. And once they start monitoring you and your husband, they know where you're at all times. So when you're not at home, they are. So the chance of you walking in and catching them, 0. It's the same in my house about the carpet. All the stains on the carpet. You guys saw the carpet. I shampooed that carpet 3 months ago. And then he took off. He was gone for like 2 weeks. And I came back, looked at the carpet 2 weeks later. I'm like, what the hell? The entire floor was nothing but, it looked like somebody took a Diet Coke and walked all the way around the house, just spreading drink everywhere. I notice a lot goes sideways when I'm gone. Not only that, they used to stand in my shower and piss. They would piss in the shower and leave that stink in the shower. Pissing in the shower. Anybody that's listening that thinks this is crazy, I love you. God bless you. I am being dead honest with you. Tina's replaced our silverware 3 times. Silverware just doesn't wash off. It doesn't walk away. Don't get me started on socks. You think your dryer is really eating your socks? They will take the match to every sock. If you got your socks matched up, paired up in your drawer, they'll go in your house and they'll open up 4 or 5 pairs and take the match to it, put it in a trash bag and take off with it. I ain't kidding. I can't tell you how much I spend on towels and silver. Yep, buy the cheap stuff. Just buy the cheap towels. And also, listen, this is where you talk to God. We are not to be of this world. Nothing that we have here matters. Take the silverware. Take the plates. I don't care. Thank God we got food. Thank you, God, I got the food. I don't need the forks. I don't need the knives. I will eat with my hands. I'll caveman it. I've had so many socks disappear. I showed you guys, I don't know if you were with me back then, Tina. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Tina at my house bought me like 4 or 5 pair of brand new jeans. Right down the back at the pocket, they took a razor blade and cut the pockets out of all my jeans. I'd put on a brand new pair of jeans and it would bust out. I think I'm getting ready to get pulled over. We'll see what happens. Brand new pair of jeans, and they cut the back out of my jeans. I had t-shirts, they'd cut the seam underneath my shirt. Anything they can do to harass me. And it ain't gonna stop. And there ain't nothing I can do about it. Just keep holding on for dear life. But it is what it is. Emergency services. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this the other day. I got my boat parked somewhere out off the property. And I went and I got all the, because I had insulation stacked up on it. I took all the insulation off of it, got it unloaded. As soon as I get on the road to go back towards the house, here's a truck in front of me with a boat. And everywhere I went, and I don't ever go to the main roads, I always go back roads. Everywhere I went to get back home, that boat was in front of me, slowing me down. I mean, just as quick as me getting a boat, they'll have a boat ready to go. It's literally like they have seen the future. And this is where we get into that CERN stuff, where since 2012, it's like they turned the world upside down and they know the timeline. I can go somewhere and there'll be Broncos everywhere. It's outrageous. Truck, boat, truck. I don't know what that means. It's just, it's insanity what they do. And when you tell somebody, oh, that's crazy, who's gonna steal your sock? Nobody wants one sock that ain't got a pair. Nobody wants that. Who's gonna steal your silverware? Okay. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe nothing I say. I always have drivers try to push me off the road. Yep, they'll try to push you off. The biggest thing when you're driving, hopefully you don't have drones and airplanes yet. I pray it doesn't get there. You just can't pay attention to it because they want you to crash. You crash, time, money, you could get killed. We are in an evil world. America is evil. The government will planet. There are no other governments that they continue to take everything. Like I said, everything had calmed down until that person called me. As I was talking to her, she didn't make sense. What she said didn't make sense. She sent me an affidavit, but I could type up anything, but I didn't see the targeting that I go through. I didn't see that. All I heard is how successful she was. And to my knowledge, all she did was sell carport garages. How much money you really making selling carport garages? I mean, I don't know. How much you really gonna make selling carport garages? The whole thing was bizarre. But here, it put me right back up on top of this hill again. I don't want to work on my truck, man. It hurts to work on vehicles anymore. I've got to find a place to move. I've got bigger worries. I've got too much stuff to do to be working on my truck. And it's the same thing. They hate it when if you've got two vehicles running, they will do something. If you park one for a day, they'll go mess with the other one. When you drive the one you park, they'll go mess with that one. It's back and forth, back all the time. Constantly in and out of the house. They're trying to kill my cat. I think they poisoned my cat again. 3 o'clock this morning, I heard him gagging on him. He's lost a lot of weight and he's not eating again. He was gagging like hell this morning. And I threw him off the couch, and as he's going through the air, he's projectile vomiting everywhere. That was a mess. I mean, the more he sleeps with me at night, because he'll curl up in my arm and just lay his hand on my head, on my shoulder, and sleep with me. And I don't want to push him off because I love him, and I don't want him to think I'm mad at him, but he's getting hit by the same radiation I am. They're hitting me enough to kill me over time, but not to kill me instantly. If they want us dead, they're gonna kill us dead. It's like right now, they've been trying to put me to sleep ever since we got to that exit. Put me to sleep. Anyway, you guys want to go live tonight? What's up, JD? Man, you always miss your JD and 10. You guys will always miss it because I can't be on here long. I got too much to do. But I guess we're back on. I guess they're rocking and rolling me again. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for all this. I don't have time for everything that's happening. I don't have time for all this abuse again. But as I said, go to that chick Talon, go to her channel, tell her God loves her, pray for her, tell her she's invited to come on I'll give her a platform. I'll give her my platform to spew whatever hate she wants to. I'm just hoping there's no profanity, no vulgarity. She can say whatever she wants to say. God impressed upon me. Listen, we're supposed to love these people anyway. We got to love them anyway. So if she wants to come on my channel and tell her story, I will give her a platform to say whatever she wants to say. How's that sound? She can spew any hate she wants to spew as long as it's not profanity and vulgarity. She can say anything she wants. She wants to talk about this cracker right here, this Jesus loving fake TI. She can do it. But I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt everything that I tell you, as I have proven it for years. Love you guys. God bless. Thanks, JD. TN News. Thanks for being here. Oh, my shoulder hurts so